Hello, hello, beautiful souls. How are you doing? I hope all's well with you. Beautiful souls. There are a lot of people in your life that are energy vampires who hate the fact that you are truly focusing on yourself now. You are not in a space where you are going to be in people's dramas, people's affairs, people's whatever. You're just not focused on them right now. You're focused on yourself and your goals. And that's exactly how it needs to be. Because, see, God has you on a certain mission, and if you're not focused enough, you will be distracted. This is exactly why isolation took place. Isolation didn't take place because God wants to punish you, God hates you, God just wants you to not have friends or family around. No, it is because your light and your energy is so precious, and it shouldn't be in the hands of the wrong people. A lot of times we find ourselves around the wrong people because we are empaths. We are drawn to energy that needs help. A lot of times the empath is the helper. But it comes to a point where, again, with the empath, who is going to pour into the empath's cup? After we pour and we pour and we're here for people, who's here for us? Who's going to help us when it's time that our light is down, our water is dry, is empty? So a lot of people are going to take it personal. Like, oh, she's not talking to me anymore. He's not texting me or calling me as much. And again, it's not because we're mad at you or we hate you or anything of that nature. It's simply because we have to go within. We need to focus. Distractions in the chosen one journey is an absolute no. But people who don't understand that, they're going to take it personal. And again, they're going to play victim or say you're fake or whatever. Just be mean and nasty to you just because, again, you are withdrawing. If you are experiencing this, chosen one, don't even react. Honestly, let people have their assumption and their opinions. That's like there's nothing you can do about it. But continue to be yourself. Continue to be who you are. Continue to be on the journey that God has called you on. You're supposed to be raising and lifting your vibration and healing from a lot of the hurts and pains you've gone through, as well as teaching others, being an inspiration and a hope for others out here. And you won't be able to do that if, again, you're caught up in the small. If you're caught up in the mundane and the day-to-day dramas with people, you won't really be able to focus on what you need to do for yourself. And that's why I know that isolation is truly a gift, chosen one. It is not like a punishment. It feels like it because who truly just wants to just be like a loner all day long, like for days and weeks and months and years on end. Eventually you get accustomed to it, yes, but that's not like the first response. God truly made us for one another. But we're in 2025 and the matrix is matrixing. Like it is really, really bad out here. Like I'm telling you, every time I come to y'all with a new video, it's something else going on in the news. It's something else going on in the stories. Like it's bad. And see, God doesn't want us to be caught up in all of that. He doesn't want us to be focused on what's going on in the world because a lot of things are fear tactics, fear mongering. They put stuff on the news like they put stuff on the news like, oh, low jobs, job shortages, homes, this and that, blah, blah. And you know what? It could be going on, but I feel like they want people to be more scared so that people don't even try. People just feel hopeless. There's a show on Netflix called Sandman. Okay. Sandman is pretty interesting to me. I really like it. And in one of the episodes on Sandman, the devil goes up against Sandman and he's almost defeating him. They're going back and forth with words, like words of affirmation, saying certain words. And it gets to the point that the devil is winning against Sandman. And a little crow flies down to Sandman and says, what about hope? What about hope? And it's like when Sandman said hope, The devil was so angry. The devil got so angry and shriveled up and went away. Like, he lost. The devil lost because when you still have hope, nothing can kill hope. Nothing can kill hope. As long as you hope and you have faith and you believe, anything is possible. Your enemies know that. The demons know that. Everyone knows that. So, chosen one, they're going to try to make you be hopeless in this world, to give up, to make it seem like there's no point. And you must go against that. And that's why I said that when people want you to always be around and be in the know and do all of that, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because when you keep hearing people's sad stories in their drama, a lot of people, they're not going to come around you with, good news. Okay. It's going to be some sort of sorrow, drama, long drawn out. I don't know. Like, but it's just a lot of times I've noticed as myself, it's not good. And we're just supposed to sit there and listen to people complain about their sorrows, complain about their misfortunes, tell us about how people are doing them wrong and things like that. And it's like, baby, join the club. In a sense, it's like join the club because we've gone through it. We've gone through it. And yet we had to pull ourselves out of that mud by ourselves and with God, of course. We are to be a voice and we are to help people, but it shouldn't be to the point that it's a detriment. It shouldn't be to the point where people are relying on you, chosen one, like you're God. That's when people start to make idols of you, and then they turn on you. Then they become envious of you and hate you. And it's just like, it's just like, what the heck? Like, no. It is never good to just always be around people, especially the same people. Because like I said, eventually they end up growing jealous or envious of you. It's just how it is. And most of the time it's because these people don't love themselves. Chosen one, we can be around whoever, and we're not going to grow jealous of them or weary or none of that. Mm-mm. But a lot of people, they can't do that for us. It's always weird vibes when it comes to us. So be very, very, very careful. Okay. Be very careful and do not be afraid to pull back your energy. And I hope that little example I made from Sandman, I hope it really helps one of you chosen ones out here, because like that's the whole point of this matrix. It wants you to be helpless and hopeless and truly just look at the material realm as everything. All of this is going to crumble one day and it won't even matter. All of it. And good. To God be the glory. Because a lot of people base their worth and their self-worth and everything off of materialism. Some material things are important, absolutely, but it is not everything. And so, beautiful souls, keep your crown adjusted, okay? Keep your head up. Guard your heart. Guard your aura, your frequency. There are energy vampires that just want to siphon you and drain you. And that's another reason why they want you to keep coming around. Use discernment. And if your gut is telling you something is off about a person, something's wrong about a person and bad, no, stay away from them. Stay clear of them. They don't mean you any good. Honestly, you should treat your energy as like Santa, like Christmas time, like a present, like a gift, but not something that is owed. People think that you owe them. So when they call you or they text you, they expect you to always be there, pick up, be there, talk to me, be there for me. No. Why are you relying on me so much? Why don't you have your own life? And again, it's not to be mean. It sounds mean, but the truth hurts for a reason. And chosen ones, we're not designed to just be bullies or nasty to people. But we're also not going to tolerate disrespect or crazy, weird behavior. Okay? And if you notice in my video, I cover a lot of different topics. I don't just stay on that same one. I cover a lot of different ones because, again, what we go through. And that's why in the comment section, you'll find at least one person who always says, wow, like you're reading my life. Like I feel like you know me or you know my life. And it's because we all go through it. That's why I decided to pick up a camera and start recording and just saying, you know what, let me come on here and find my tribe, find my people. Because trying to tell this to the average Joe, they are going to look at you like you're crazy or like you don't know what you're talking about. And when it comes to the friends, and like I said, why you don't want to be around people that much is because of the switch up game. And it is so old. It is so tiring. Like they need to come out with something else. It's like, why must you consistently, continuously keep doing the same move? But that's how I know that it's like almost like the same demon in these people, just like with narcissism. And that's why I said your presence needs to be just like temporary. Don't build a home in nobody. I thought I was safe around certain people, and no, they all do it. They all do it. And if you're not strong enough, chosen one, they will try to convince you like you're the problem, like you're the one in the wrong. But we both know daggone well that is not true, beautiful soul. Don't lose hope in God. Don't lose hope in God. Don't lose your trust in God. Man will always fail you. Man will always have something with them. But God will always be here with open arms. God will always understand you. And so I just really hope that you trust and believe my words. I really do. Because I mean you all well. And I want us all to learn and keep going. Yeah, it seems like the same lessons keep coming around, but it's not really a lesson. It's just kind of like being observant. I think the biggest lesson for us chosen ones, I think the biggest lesson is just learning not to react. Like truly. Not to react to the drama, not to react to people's accusations and assumptions, judgments. And it's so hard. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, it is so hard. Because again, being an empath and caring so much can get you in trouble. But I feel as though God allows us to go through this because He's like, you need to pick and choose who to care about. And that is why reserving your energy is good because it allows you to sit back and think. I used to be a big, big, big reactive person, like just right away. And like I said, sometimes I can still be guilty depending on who it is and how much I care. I always tell people the more I care about you, the more you're kind of like in trouble. And then it's more just in the sense of like, that's how you're going to rate my reaction. If I don't really care about you that much, I probably will just shrug it off much and be like, not dealing with it. But if I care a lot about you, it's not, it's, I expect more in a sense. It's like, what are you doing? But it's like with man, just be prepared to be disappointed at some point. A lot of people, they don't have the heart that we do, chosen one. And that is a sad thing. But yet they still want access to you. Like, how is it that you want, but that's it. They want the access because they know they could never be how you are. You are so loving and genuine and caring and considerate. Like you, like as a chosen one, you literally check off all the all the boxes. I said the bark. You check off all the boxes. And most people, they can't do that. They'll just say, oh, well, no one's perfect. You know, we make mistakes, blah, blah, to cover up their crap and their lack of effort. But when you have a chosen one as a friend, a family member, a lover, baby, we're going to give you the best experience ever. But what do people try to give us? Crumbs, bare minimum, leftovers, mistakes. And then they want you to accept it. Don't accept anything that you don't want. And the best advice on top of this is let people be mad. Let people be whoever they choose to be. That is the sucky part. It's like you wish you could control people to the sense to be like, can you just be a decent person? But the beauty of having free will is exactly that. Everyone has the free will to be who they are. And you know what? It might be painful, but it's good to see people for who they are. And I think I'm going to go into a deeper video on that tomorrow. But just to wrap this up, let people be who they are. And that's why you don't need to be around people that much because more than likely it's going to be things you don't like. And I just don't think it's a good idea to always have people around your energy. Let people miss you. Let people be thankful and grateful. And if they start getting mad because you're distant or you're more of a loner or whatever, you already see the motives. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I'm gonna keep rambling and jumping from topics. So I'll be right back here tomorrow, beautiful souls. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for your time and your love and your subscribing and everything. God bless you. I love you. Keep your head up. Always remember, God loves your beautiful soul so much more. Take care.